Hello and welcome back. In my previous video I showed you this little setup which takes power from the sun, recharges batteries during the day and then discharges them during the night. I also showed how this setup actually fails during early morning and late night. This setup on the other hand does not. What this does is that it sends a specific amount of power to the actual system, the power system, and when the sun can no longer provide that amount of power, it's going to switch over to batteries automatically, even if the sun is still up or not up enough. I've pre-connected the solar panels to this first branch, and I've pre-connected the lamp so that it will show if things are working. So here we have a branch, and the first thing you need to do is configure how much power you want to go to the actual battery. In my case, I've used 55 power out of the 100, and we're going to take this and simply send it to the battery. Let's power in. Now the battery is charging. Then we're going to take this power, whatever is left, and send it to the second branch. If we configure this branch, we'll see that it's got a minimum power to. We don't want any more than actually necessary, and we're going to send this to this AND switch. An AND switch will only allow power if both inputs have power, otherwise it's going to block the power. And the rest of the power that's still left, we're going to send to the third branch. Now in this branch, this is the key, is that you use the branch and send that to the OR switch. And then we take whatever power is left and send it to this AND switch. You can add another branch and simply send the minimum amount of power to the AND switch, and you can have a less reliable source which can go into a secondary battery or something like that. But then we're going to take from this AND switch, we're going to take the power and send it to the blocker. What this does is that as long as we have the power sent through, then we're going to be blocking whatever power comes from the battery. So we take this and connect it to the battery output, like that, and then connect this one to the OR switch. So now we have 34 power, which is, I've configured this branch to send out 35 power. Each component takes 1 power to use. So now we have 34 power, and we're always going to have at least 34 power. The battery is going to send out 100, but this setup is actually working pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the time so that the time is going to be this, and it just moved over there. The power to this one is dropping, this one as well. So now we've got basically a minimum amount of power here, and soon this one is going to fail because we want 35. Now it should fail any moment. One of these should turn red and power should come on. Just one left. And there we go. Suddenly we've got 100 power coming from the battery, and we didn't get any kind of lamp fading out or anything. The sun is still up, but it's not providing enough power to actually run the system. The reason this works is because when you have a branch like this, the branch is actually prioritized before whatever is left. So in this case, 55 power is going to go straight to the battery. As long as that does happen, it's not going to send any power out to the second branch. In the second branch, the first 2 power is going to go to the OR switch or the AND switch, which will make this light shine. But nothing's going to happen until this one. And then all the power from this one is going to go into this OR switch, which is fed by the battery by now. But since we haven't got to the actual power level, we're not going to get anything out of this other one. As soon as that happens, it's going to turn this secondary light on, and it's going to block the power from the battery, making the system actually safer to use than this one, which will, a couple of minutes during late evening and early morning, this system is going to fail. This one will not, but it will also drain the battery more, so you're going to have less time to actually make the power come into the battery, and that's something you have to take into consideration. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Bye bye.